Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're comparing the Model 3, which we have right here, comparing it against the Model Y. So these are the most popular cars that Tesla sells right now compared to the Model S and X right now. These are more affordable. So same headlights in the front, as you guys can see, the same taillights. So when you compare the Model Y to the Model 3, the ride height is a little higher on, as you guys can see right now. It's more higher up. The car has 19-inch rims compared to the 18-inch rims on the Model 3. So both of these cars have the same engine, the same battery pack. The only difference is the height, the legroom they have in the car, and you just feel like you're taller up in the car when you're driving it. That's pretty much it. So the Model Y also has the cameras on the side as the Model 3. To me, the Model Y looks like a baby Model X. This is the back. So it has the same taillights in the back as the Model 3. Just like that. Same. Let's give you guys a view of the back of the Model 3. It's very low. Now, when you look at the Model Y, it's higher up. Has a taller suspension. And these rims are the 19-inch, and these are the caps. So these come off, and you have the actual rim underneath it. But if you take these off, you lose about 5% range. And same with the Model 3. If you take off the caps, you lose about 5% range also. So another video topic that a lot of people show on the internet is the trunk space. So this is the trunk on the Model Y. Power operated, obviously. Massive. You can fold down the seats using these two buttons right here. They fold down straight. We have our side compartment here, very deep. We also have a side compartment here, which is also very deep. My favorite feature has to be this. Look how deep that is. So this comes out and you can fit whatever you want inside here, groceries, anything. Close that up. Sorry if the car's dirty, guys. These are the taillights. These are taillights on the Model 3. Exactly the same. Look at the trunk space on this. Still a lot of room here, but folding down the seats might be a little difficult. You have the same little side compartment here. Very nice. And you don't have the side compartment for the side, just on the left side right here. Have your mud flaps. And you have your emergency exit. And this is also power operated. So another topic that gets put up a lot is legroom and headroom, right?
Yep.
And we have my brother here.
So I'm 6 feet tall, and let's see the back space.
Let's look at it.
Yeah, plenty of headroom, plenty of knee room.
I think it's the roof that,
Yeah.
That makes it more roomy, right? With the white seats.
You also do have a flat floor, making it easier getting in and out of.
Let's look at the flat floor, guys. So there's no hump in the center, which is really nice.
You have a nice armrest here, 2 cup holders, pretty
Right.
standard. And then no entry to the back trunk though,
No entry in the
so you
back.
can't really put skis. But I don't know, you could fold these rear seats down, but
Still good.
yeah,
What do you think about the back seats?
pretty good. You also have a nice leather material here. Come show this. It was all padded all around.
Nothing's cheap, guys.
Yep.
We have cloth on the side. Cloth
nice
finish.
white stitching all the way around.
White stitching.
You have a matte finish here, which feels good.
That's very matte.
Yeah.
So if it's gloss black, like on the Model Y, it shows scratches a little bit more.
Yeah, matte kind of hides the scratches a little bit, but. And then also another thing
You have your door release right here. Yep.
You also have to be careful about this plastic in the back. You know, it scratches easily, so you have to be really careful there.
So if you have kids or throwing stuff,
Yeah.
get it protected, guys.
Yeah.
What do you think about the roof?
The roof, I prefer the Y because like this kind of
The bridge in the center, right?
Kind of, but it's still good though. But you do also have 2 center lights, and then on the Y though, you do have a light over here instead of in the center.
Let's go show them the Y. Nice jacket, by the way.
Thanks. Right, so on the Y, so you can see that this is a gloss now instead of matte.
Yeah, this is gloss, guys.
Yeah, and then you also do have the same white stitching all the way around.
White stitching right there. And you don't have cloth, you have leather.
You have white leather here, yeah. And then also, as you guys saw from the 3, it's plastic instead of leather wrapped.
Yeah, this is all plastic here. On the 3, it's all leather.
Yeah. And another thing to mention is if you come right here. So when you're driving and then like let's say the person didn't put their seat properly back, their seatbelt, and if it just dangles like
Yeah, dangles, it makes a lot of
yeah,
sound.
it makes a lot of
while
noise. You gotta
driving.
like properly put the seatbelt back into a spot so it doesn't.
That's my only concern
Yeah.
about the Model Y. The seatbelt always hits the plastic.
Yeah, and it just rattles. But here, let's later. Okay, well this seat moves up a lot, but
Wow.
yeah, so plenty of headroom, plenty of knee room.
Oh, there's no bridge in the center.
And there's no bridge in the center, so the lights are now over here. And then yeah, it just gives a much more open
Feel to it.
feel to it. And then you also do have the cup holders here, which are much wider. The armrest is a little bit wider, and then also no entry to the back, but still you can fold the rear seats down. So plenty of room for skis, snowboards, hockey equipment, anything like
And you
that.
have your USB-C
2 USB-Cs back there.
and your AC.
Yep, again, flat floor.
Flat floor. Wow.
Makes it easy getting in and out of.
What do you prefer? What do you prefer?
I prefer the Y, honestly, because like more room. But again, both are pretty practical, so gets the job done. Yeah, overall, you know, pretty good.
Should we show them the front space?
Oh yeah, show them the front. So with any electric vehicle, you do have plenty of storage in the front and back. So go ahead and show.
This is the front on the Model Y.
So again, pretty standard stuff. You have the windshield fluid right up here, and then as far as that's the only thing
That you need to top up.
Yeah, you need to top up. And then over here you do have a tow hook in case of emergency.
So this tow hook right here
It attaches right here, so you pop
goes
that
into
cap
right
off.
here when you pop it off. Yep.
Yep. And then also there's a little illumination light here.
Right there. Yep.
And then this is the. I'm pretty sure they're the same size. It should be actually no, yeah. The Y is a little bit deeper.
So let's compare this actually. So this is the charging cable for reference, right?
Oh no, if you do this, watch. The depth of it.
Right
You see
there.
how the cable the box kind of sticks out a little bit, but then if we bring it to the Y,
Let's bring it over here.
it's much deeper. Yeah.
Not that big of a difference, but it makes a difference
Yeah.
though.
Well, I mean, it's a bigger car, bigger surface area, but. And then you also do have a tow hook here as well.
Tow hook included,
And then the light on the right side.
right there. And the tow hook goes in right there. So let's look at the.
And also, you do have a honeycomb shape at the top here. compared to the Y. Oh yeah, there's like this rubber material around.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For, you know, giving it a tight seal for it. Compared to the 3, doesn't really have that border protection.
Honestly, I'll go with the Y. What about you?
Yeah, on the Y as well. The latches are the same.
Latches are the same, yeah.
Another thing, when you're closing the front, make sure to properly, you know, press down pressure on both sides, giving it a nice close. Again here. See, look, this is not all the way closed, and then you press down. Make sure on both sides.
Those closed, yeah.
Yep. And also the front radar. So new for 2021, they switched to vision, but this is the radar. So
I see 3 cameras right now.
yeah, so the 3 and the Y are both radar, but the newer 2022 models are switched to vision.
This also has 3 cameras in the front. Guys, leave a comment in the comment section if you guys prefer white or black seats. What do you think about the black seats?
I think white's better. It just gives it a much futuristic look to it, like a spacecraft. Like if you guys come, this is the only gripe I have with these seats. Like as you guys can see, there is a little bit of.
It gets dirty, but it comes off.
It comes off, but we haven't really spent time to clean it. Again, floor mats, they're gonna get dirty. Everything's gonna get, you know.
So how much does the white seats cost?
The white seats are $1,300.
$1,300,
Yeah,
guys.
it's definitely worth it. So no, black just makes it feel a little bit smaller. Like white just gives it that little, you know, that touch, giving it a futuristic look to it. Yeah, overall, a very minimalistic design.
Let me have a look inside.
Again, you have to be careful of this plastic. You know, you don't
The
want to.
scratches,
Yeah,
getting in and out.
So if you have kids, dogs, you have to be careful with that. Again, you don't want to stretch this compartment here as well. You know,
I don't use that ever. It makes a big difference with the bridge not being in the center compared to the Model 3, right? And this is the trunk from the back. You have your 2 speakers right there. You just put a cloth there, like a big, so it doesn't get dirty.
and then also the charge port. I don't know if you showed that. So they're pretty much identical. So if this is blue, that means it's done charging. If it's green, it's charging, and then yeah.
Does it close?
Well, you can close it like that, but it's best to like, do it from the screen. And then we'll show the 3. Identical.
Oh, pretty much the same.
Yep. Also, the Y rear seats, the windows are tinted. Compared to the 3, they're not.
So these aren't tinted, guys. Just a heads up. So, but if you get long range on the Model Y, all of the windows are tinted?
No, just the rear.
Just the rear, right?
And then also, I'm noticing the body panel below it. It's black on the Y and then white on the 3. If you
Oh, I
notice
didn't notice that. Wow. Interesting. So it's black right here. It's plastic, and
Yeah, so it won't rust or anything like that.
and this is
So if you look right here, this is all metal right here, or aluminum. And then over here, there's a plastic finish that wraps around, protecting it against rust.
interesting. So both of these cars have the same infotainment system.
Same infotainment system, same size screen, same wheel. Black finish, same door handles, same side repeater cameras. They're all blacked out. And then I'm pretty sure the radars are the same as well. Yeah.
So this is the inside right there.
So for efficiency at the factory, you know, they use the same parts: the headlights, the LED fog lamps, the front radiator. So yeah, very cost effective, very efficient vehicles, gets the job done.
I feel like if you have a family going on a lot of road trips, the Model Y would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
But if you're commuting for work or doing like Uber Eats, delivering food delivery, the Model 3 is perfect for you, with gas prices being expensive.
They're both good, but in their own way. So if you have a big family, and you know the Y's for you, but you know if you're
Everyone wants the Model X, and this is the baby Model X. This is for you.
Yep.
If you want the Model S, it's too expensive, obviously.
You can't go wrong with either one.
You can't. It's the same tech in all the cars.
Same tech. You're getting the same technology. But the 3 does feel a little bit sportier. Cause it's
The ride height's lower.
The ride height, yeah.
So the big difference with the Model 3 and the Model Y have to be the thickness of the window. But let me focus on that, guys. It's not focusing, guys. Right there.
There, yeah. So it's like double plated.
Double plated.
And then also on the Y it is also double plated, limiting that road noise.
Right there. Wow.
So it makes a big difference when driving on the highway. You know, it keeps out that road noise out. So yeah, door panels are the exact same. Actually, well, this part's new.
Yeah, let's show them the Model Y what's different.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much the same right now.
So comparing this to the Y, so basically you do have a Sway or Alcantara side panel here. You have that new white trim panel at the top, and then also you have a matte finish along the window switches and the door handle. Other than that, it's pretty much identical in terms of the stitching and the leather padding around here.
Let's open up the Y.
Come to the Y. So again, kind of similar, but then you don't have the
curvature right there.
The trim piece here, and then also this is white leather compared to Alcantara or suede, and then you also do have the same white stitching along the side. But then again, here on the Y, you do have a gloss finish on the door handles and the window switches there.
Interesting.
But then again, same material along the bottom here. The speakers are a little bit bigger on the bottom compared to the circle on the 3.
So this is the interior of the Model Y, guys.
Again, for the center console, for the new 2022, you do have a different design for the wireless charging.
We'll show that in a bit.
Yeah, and then, so a lot of people complain about the gloss black, or the piano finish, but again, you know, it is what it is. You have the 2 cup holders there, center armrest, plenty of storage.
Right there, beautiful. Let's show them the 3.
So on the 3, here, I'll come around.
Go on the other side.
So with the 3, you do have 2 cup holders again, but then you have a little different design in the circle there. And then again, comparing it to the Y,
This is way better.
you don't have the panel flaps or the compartment anymore. And then this slides open, giving you plenty of room. And then again, same cup holder, compartment here. Plenty of room. And then again, no more piano finish, so less scratches. And then you do have a white stitching padding along the sides there. Gives it a premium look to it. So again, I feel like this interior is better than the Y, just because of this little update here. But again, overall, the trim pieces up top are pretty much the same. Yeah. And then
Same screen?
well, yeah, I forgot to mention it is identical. The speakers.
Oh,
I thought they were circled here, but they're the same.
Alright.
And
Show them the back of the 3.
so again, same thing following to the back. Yeah, the back's pretty much identical to the Y.
It's just the legroom and the headroom that's different.
And if we just fold these rear seats down, you can see.
Show them
You can
this.
fold that side.
So folding it down, press that.
So not completely flat, but flat enough to put snowboard, skis, or anything that you need to put. So plenty of room if you show on that side.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Good clearance.
I'll show them the Y now.
Yep. So folding the rear seats down on the Y. So again, you do have
It's higher up here.
higher clearance, yeah. So you have plenty of more room. And also, if you open up the back, yeah. So it's more of a hatch design compared to the 3.
So you can fit your skis, your snowboard, I would say.
A big Christmas tree. Yep. So plenty of room.
I'm putting them up really easy, guys. Just grab it.
Yep. Also, if you come to, oh yeah,
Sometimes push it more back right there.
If you come to the back, you can also fold them with these two buttons right here. Unfortunately, you can't bring them up. You have to manually bring them up. So,
Still not bad.
not bad. You don't have that on the 3 though.
Anything else?
The seats are the same. Yeah. Overall, pretty practical design. You also do have the same power tailgate. Anything you'd like to add?
Honestly, the prices are going up on these cars. Get into them right now. With gas prices being really expensive.
Well, I just want to show one more thing.
All right.
So basically, if you see this, the seat compartment right here.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much like a stilt. So if you had this seat compartment on the ground, it would have been the same height as the 3. Because the Y and the 3 share the same like chassis platform. So it's pretty much on stilts. So if you come to the back, you can see it from the front. You can see it from the back. Like that part right there. Like it's on stilts right now. You see that?
You see that, guys, right
So if
there?
it was on the ground, it would have been similar to the 3.
Right there.
Yeah. That's what gives it the ride height. You can see it back there as well.
Wow.
Again, black finish, black trim all the way around. I really like that. I wasn't a big fan of the chrome on the previous models.
So what's your dream Tesla?
My dream Tesla Plaid Model S. Yeah.
Mine would have to be the base Model S.
Yeah. No, you can't go wrong with the long range as well. 3.2 seconds, 0 to 60. Yeah, pretty fast cars. Yeah, so both of these get up to speed really quickly. I believe the Y does it in 5.4 seconds, and then the 3 does it in pretty much the same 5.5, 5.4.
So the only big difference is you lose about 50 kilometer range on the Model Y.
So the Y has 400 kilometers. This is the standard range.
Standard
Model Y,
range.
so 400 kilometers range, and then the 3 has 426 kilometers of range. So yeah, roughly about.
It's the extra weight that brings
extra weight, exactly.
extra weight that
Yeah.
brings it down. Yeah.
Open the door as well.
Guys, a view of it.
If you guys have any questions, let us know. We're happy to answer them for you. Any questions regarding the 3 or the Y, But yeah, looks really cool with all the doors open right now.
We're gonna be ending it here, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave us a like, comment. Happy to answer your questions. And peace.